Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm showing you guys how to make the most flavorful oxtail birria tacos. Y'all have to stay tuned to see how this is done. If you enjoy the recipe, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, don't hesitate to click the subscribe button to join the squad because we eat good over here. Without further ado, let's jump right to the recipe. Alright guys, to get started, y'all know how it is. I'm going to show you guys the ingredients. Here I have about half teaspoon of clove, over here we have a teaspoon of dry thyme. You can use fresh thyme if you want. Over here we have 3 bay leaves. Here we have some chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. They're very hot, so be careful. If you don't like spicy food, don't put 2, you can use 1. Here I have a teaspoon of oregano. Over here we have about a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. And here we have about 3 garlic cloves chopped. You don't really have to chop them. And over there we have about 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. You can use beef bouillon if you want, or anything else like Creole seasoning will do. We have about 2 medium-sized carrots. And here I have half of a red bell pepper chopped. Here I have half of a large onion, yellow onion. And over here I have some peppers. I forgot the name of them. I will leave the name below, but they were dry. I just add some hot water to them so I can soak them so they can be nice and soft. And over here I have some cilantro with some onions. And here I have some mozzarella cheese. For Mexican cheese works as well for this recipe. And you guys told me to try this. The last recipe, the last chicken birria recipe I had, you guys told me to try the corn tortillas. So today I'm trying the corn tortilla for y'all. Here I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And this is my oxtail, y'all. I will leave the measurement, the exact measurement below. I'm using oxtail with some beef shank as well because, you know, oxtail, they don't have that much meat in them. So I'm pairing this with some beef shank as well. As you can see, I cleaned this very nicely with some lime, vinegar, and salt and rinse them out. That's why they don't look too bloody. All right, so they're nice and clean. And also I did slice them so they can cook faster and the seasoning can go through them very well. So now I added all of my dry seasoning on here on the meat. I am going to mix the seasoning with the meat. And once you're done, you're going to set that aside, move on to the next step. Now I am going to take a blender. I am going to add the carrots, the onion, bell pepper, the chipotle peppers, and also the other chili peppers. We're going to add that in. Also, I added 3 garlic cloves in there as well. We're going to blend everything together. Once you're done, you're going to strain it, and this is what you have. You have the water with all the flavor from the vegetables. All right, now in a saucepan or a Dutch pot, I am going to add the olive oil. Once that is nice and hot, we're going to add the meat, the oxtail in there. Now we're going to braise the oxtail until they're nice and golden brown. Then we can flip it over and braise the other side. I wanted some more color and a little bit more smoky flavor, so I went ahead and add some chili powder in there. I'll say about a teaspoon of chili powder. Then I flip them over. Once both sides are nice and golden brown, I am going to add in the broth we blended earlier. Now this should equal to 5 cups, okay? If it doesn't add up to 5 cups, you can also use some chicken broth, beef broth, or even water. Now I am going to add 3 bay leaves in there as well for some flavor. And also I went ahead and add some ground black pepper. I didn't add any salt, by the way, guys. You can add the salt right after, like way at the end, but I didn't really need salt, so I didn't use any. Okay, here we are about 2 hours later. I cover it. Don't open it, don't peek, don't do nothing, just let it simmer on low. Once it's done, this is what you have. About 2 to 3 hours later, you should have your oxtails nice and tender, falling off the bone, so you can, you know, shred them. So make sure they're falling off, literally fall off the bones. So this is what they look like, y'all, and it's so good. The flavor on this meat, oh my gosh, it's so good, y'all. The flavor on this meat, so flavorful. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the grease from the oxtail. Y'all know oxtail has lots of fat. We're going to remove the grease, set it aside. Don't throw it away. You need it for later, so set it aside. And also, y'all, I took half of the broth, set it aside in a different bowl. That's what you're going to dip your tacos in. So set some of the sauce, the gravy aside. I added some onion. That's when, if you have some red onion, you can add the red onion in there. But you know, I'm going to add the cilantro as well and set that aside. Now this is my oxtail. I removed them from the bones. Not all of it, y'all. I had lots of meat left. I just used half of it. I saved the rest for later, for tomorrow, y'all. So this is about half of it. I'm going to shred them, lightly shred them. I didn't have the patience to go and actually shred everything, and I don't really like shredding it super fine. I like some chunks of the meat in there. I don't know, let me know if you guys are like that down below, because I even with shredded chicken, I like some big old chicken chunks in there as well. So this is what I have once I'm done shredding everything. Now in a skillet, I am going to take that grease that I told you guys not to throw away. So we're going to take that grease. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons of that grease in a hot skillet. And we're going to take our tortilla, just, you know, swerve it around and stuff, and make sure you get all the grease, all the sauce. There's flavor to that grease as well. And you're going to let that sit there, and you're going to form your tacos. First thing first, I'm adding the cheese so the cheese can start melting. Next, I'm going to add the juicy meat. Oh my gosh, y'all, I have a beef birria tacos, I have a chicken birria tacos, I have other taco recipes, so I will leave them in the description box. Try them out, whichever one you like, try them out. Now I'm going to add the onions and the cilantro. Then we're going to fold it, press it with the back of our spatula. Then this is what it looks like once it's done. The cheese is nice and melted. Y'all, I'm going to do it again for y'all. It's so easy. If you never had birria tacos, you missing out on life, because it's so flavorful. It's so delicious. You have to try it. And if you're going to try this recipe, let me know down below. Okay? So I'm going to repeat the same step again. Fold it over and let it melt. Y'all, oh my God. And it was not as spicy like I thought it was going to be. It was just right on point. It was so delicious, y'all. I'm going to do it again. But before I stop and let you guys watch, if you're new to my channel, please let me know down below. Subscribe first and let me know down below you're new so I can welcome you. And yeah, just watch. And make sure it's nice and crispy, y'all. Make sure you fry it until it's nice and crispy on both sides, just like that. This is the best part. And once you're done, this is how beautiful. Look how gorgeous these tacos are, y'all. And it's so good, so flavorful. Like, you tasting every bite has so much flavor to it. And of course, the sauce right here is what you dip it in and eat it. It's so saucy. Y'all got to try this out. Definitely. It's a must try. Let me know down below if you're going to try this. Comment down below, have you tried it already? And also subscribe to my channel if you're new. Thumbs up the video for me if you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys soon on the next recipe. Bye.